From the womb to the tomb, a hot pot, a claw, and a spoon, struck to make me 40,000 and more.
Welcome back to Scars from the Playground. Scarface speaks on working with Kanye West. Let's get into the content.
Yeah.
Kanye, you work with Kanye.
I did.
What's Kanye like in the studio?
When I was working with Kanye, man, Kanye bad, he bad, bro.
Oh,
Kanye cold. Kanye cold.
Yeah. I think sometimes we forget about that face because we see some of the antics that he's got going on now.
Yeah.
But you go back and look at College Dropout,
Bruh.
808.
Bruh. When Kanye would come to the studio, see, Kanye was a producer, man, before he started rapping.
Correct.
Okay? And he always, that's him on the thing, on the Guess Who's Bizarre. Oh, that's Kanye.
Wow.
But Kanye, back when he was making beats, man, like, he played beats for days and days and days, and he just sit there and play them. And he'd be like, man, wow, I got so many beats from Kanye, from the Fix album, and working on other stuff. But I got a lot of music with Kanye that I never put out.
Right.
But Kanye was the producer, man, and we had a tight ass producer rapper relationship, man, and that was my friend too, man. That's my partner,
right?
You know, and that fork in the road, you know, we all started together. I always feel like me and Jay and Ye and DMX and Irv, and we were all in the office together.
Mm-hmm.
It was all in the office together. And we was leaving, we was riding, and then they went here. And I was like, you know what? I'm finna go home.
Don't got no wholesale, cause that ain't how I wanna run it. He'll take these 5 stones and bring a nigga back 100. Look, I want people to understand who Scarface is, fam. Scarface is incredible, fam. Unarguably, one of the best rappers that ever existed. Bad motherfucker. And he's from Houston, fam. Let's get into how this song was even created before we even start talking about old cocksucking Kanye West. Get into the content, fam.
Daps me up and he leaves the room, right? I come in, I'm writing, I'm thinking about what I'm gonna say. So I'm writing it. And I said, from the womb to the tomb, with a hot pot, a jar, and a spoon, trying to touch me 40,000 and move. Listen. From the womb to the tomb, with a hot pot, a jar, and a spoon, trying to touch me 40,000 and move to the next dope spot. Yeah. From to the tomb, with a hot pot, a jar, and a spoon, trying to make me 40,000 and move. Motel, star-studded, rock stars and goons, plain clothes wanna run in my room. Woo! But nigga, guess who's bizarre? It's your boy Face Mom. I started with an 8 ball. Gotta get this cake dog. Give niggas a break now. You know how the game go? You think I slang for to go against the grain? No, I'm out here in grind mode, wrapped up in a paper chase. I wanna a fine hoe, candy paint the 88. I ain't got no wholesale, cause that ain't how I wanna run it. He'll take these 5 stones and bring a nigga back 100. I gotta sing my feet, dude. You do shit a fiend do. The fire get too hot in the kitchen. I hit them streets, fool. Money is an issue, and that's on the for shizzle. My nizzle, your block warm. I come by with that pistol and make for sure I get to work mine 1 car at a time. Shh. Because if a motherfucker got a block bubbling, right, and you want that, the only way that you can get that block from this is go by there and shoot it up. And then the cops will be sitting out there, okay? All right? I come by with that pistol and make for sure I get to work mine 1 car at a time. We go to war and you ain't making a dime. You don't want to go to war, nigga. Let me go on down here and work my shit too. You know? We go to war and you ain't making a dime because I ain't got shit to lose. A nigga out here paying his dues. My baby Walker got to get in some shoes. It's a new game brewing. Let me give you the rules. Get out of line and I'm gonna give you the rules. Get out of line and I'm gonna give you the blues. It's a new game brewing. Let me give you the rules. Get out of line and I'm gonna give you the blues. Woo!
Ye was dope. I think a lot of people forget how dope Ye actually is. Kanye West, you know, the new Yeezy guy. He a little off his rockers. On top of that, the cousins, Dave Blunt's writing for him. And the man ain't motivated no more. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. But what he started, legendary. Yeah, the way he started made him a household name, bro. All these beats, Scarface, bro. I wish, you know, you ain't got to come out of retirement, but all that music that you got sitting on a hard drive, that has to come out, man. That has to find its way to see the light of day. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. I'm here for it. Y'all drop it in the comments, man. I want to hear that. Yeah, I want to hear that. But as far as Kanye West, he's changed, man. He's changed. With this new Hell Hitler and all the Nazis, swastikas and shit. Concerts, performances are being canceled left and right. Slovakia, Korea, Prague. They don't want him, you know what I mean? Yeah, they don't want him. It was a little too much. Like, he's always been a person that just thought outside the box and just did some shit. But at this point, bro, we can all admit, whether it's his autism or his bipolar tendencies are taking over, something has changed. Even the music is not the same anymore. I'm just being honest, just being real. Look, a couple years ago, you could have said what you wanted about Kanye West, and I was riding with him. I would have stuck up for him because I do believe the man is a genius. He has a brain in there. But the parts of his brain that he's tapping into right now, you know, is on some narcissistic type shit. You know, you got the God complex shit going on way too much right now that he can't just tone down. He just can't tone down. Kanye need more people around him. You need more people around him, and he need that money stripped from him. Everybody ego ain't ready to have that much money. I do believe they gave this man where he earned way too much money too fast. You know, way too much money too fast. Why? Once you get the money, you feel like you ain't got to learn the other lessons. You feel like you ain't got to learn nothing else. You feel like, you know what? I made it all the way up here, and I didn't got my knot to look like this here. You know what? I didn't got my knot from this small to this tall. I could do and say what the fuck I want. Unfortunately, we're all humans living on Earth, fam. You have to act accordingly. This is what's going on with Kanye West, and like all his friends turn their back on him. You know, I do think he can make it back. Yeah, I think he can come back. Yeah, I don't think this is the last time we done heard from old Kanye West as far as looking at him for some type of intellectual clue that he may drop. Yeah, the man is close to a lot of shit that's going on, so we never know all the look, it ain't over for Kanye West, bottom line, but look here. The news, the real news, fam, is that Shannon Sharp and Scarface interview. To see that man break down all them songs like that, I've never seen that in an interview fashion. You know, it looks Scott out, Scarface. You never know how long you got left on this earth. The man say he ain't rapping no more. Yeah, the man say he don't want it no mas. You gotta respect it. You know what I mean? Real shit. Salute Scarface, bro. Shout out Kanye West. He was great. Yeah, at one point he was great. You know, that type of shit. What people don't understand is just because you were great at that point, don't mean you're gonna be great always. You have to keep working it. Keep working it. Yeah, you can get greater and greater, but you can also get worse. You know what I mean? Real shit. You can get better later, but you can always get worse too if you don't work on your craft, your skill, fam. Drop it in the comments, Cars from the Playground. This is about whatever I wanted to be about. You know what I mean? Make it about whatever you want to be about. This is just some shit I just felt like going live. Drop it in the comments. Squash on the Playground. Like, share, subscribe. We going up. Point blank period. They can't stop me. Squash on the Playground. Peace.
If they throw it, I'ma catch it. I play the game like Tetris. I'm one of a kind rap. People tell me I'm a clip. I've been working 24 hours, summertime to winter. I ain't really at the chill. It gotta be about business.